Oh, snap. Happy Friday. You know what that means. Welcome to the Rehash. I'm your host, Tooky Kavanagh. Tooky rhymes with Cookie. Kavanagh. It's a whole thing. It's me in my house. Hair is done. Edges are laid. It is Friday. I'm feeling good. Welcome to the show. And welcome to any of you who are watching on the replay, because the show is past your bedtime. I'm judging you, but I'm not. Hi. We're here. I am here with my co-host, David. David!
Ugh.
David!
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh boy.
It's Friday. Get into it. Get into it.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Feel the heat, even though I don't know how cold it is where you are, but currently in Boston, it is 9 degrees Fahrenheit. So,
9, man, I'm jealous. I want that cold. Although we're gonna get some snow here in Virginia tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty cool, huh?
No. This is like watching moonlighting. It is. Aren't we just like the cutest will they, won't they?
Will they?
They won't. But
No, they won't.
they won't. But yes. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, what is your thermostat set at, David? Because white men like to keep it low on the thermostat.
I think upstairs it's like the low 60s, but I do have a fan on in the basement.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well,
Anyway.
I don't know. I like a breeze.
Anyway,
Huh.
it's time for story time. It's time for story time. Up
It
top,
is.
story time.
Yes.
During time. Do you want to introduce it? Because it's me again this week.
Yeah, Tookie is a double feature. So Tookie and I have known each other for a long time. We've known each other for between 3 and 40 years.
Something like that.
Something like that. And we both were stand-ups, and we would travel around a lot together. So we've done a lot together. We've traveled. We've stayed in Airbnbs. We've done shows, but we don't know everything about each other. So as much as the Rehash is about what you forced me to do, it's also about what we can learn more about each other and further this will they, won't they, in which they won't relationship.
It's a lot of Sam and Diane energy, except like not actually.
Yeah.
More or less like who's going to call HR on the other. Hashtag they won't. Hashtag verify Tookie. It's a whole thing. Brett's in the chat. Dr. Tina Talon is in the chat. We got Tony Stanza in the chat.
Ooh.
It's good. It's a good time. I'm happy you're all here. Thank you all for joining us. Okay, so my story. This week is about the night before I graduated. Oh my God, Shion's in the chat. Yes.
Hi, Shion.
It is officially Friday lit. So this story is about the night before I graduated college. Okay. So I went to school in Boston because I'm an only child and a girl, and my mom's from the Caribbean, and there was no way that she was allowing me to leave the house. So the night before, I forgot that I was graduating college and went out with a bunch of friends and to this now defunct nightclub in the heart of downtown Boston called Felt nightclub.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way I describe it to people is that the people who go there looks like a list of all the things your OBGYN tells you not to do. Sure. So
like go to Felt.
So yes, it's horrible. It's a terrible place for terrible people. And so I'm in there and I'm getting like wasted with my friends because college. Sure. And I end up meeting this older gentleman, and he comes up to me at the bar and he's like, "I'm Fred. I own this place." And I'm like, "Sure." Fred. And and he's like, let me buy, what do you buy a drink? But that's what he sounded like to me. And I'm pretty sure that is the most accurate impression. And I'm like, I don't know, Patron and pineapple. And so he buys me like a ton of Patron and pineapple to the point where I am very gone. My friends are looking out for me because I know. My friends are ride or dies, right? Okay. But like it's to the point where I'm like speaking French to strangers. Like if I'm speaking my native tongue unprompted to strangers, I gotta go home. Go home, right? Right. So I end up at home in my own bed. Don't know how I got there. I'm not a person. I know this isn't a flex. It's just I'm not a person who gets hungover, but I do wake up drunk the next day. Sure. And then and then I sober up. So I'm still drunk. And then my mom is pissed because she burst into my room. She's like, "What are you got to be at graduation in 30 minutes." Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh man, responsible choices."
Oh, right. Yeah. That thing.
So I throw on my cap and gown and I leave, and I'm thinking, oh, graduation went fine. Everything's fine. And I'm still a little tipsy. But the family goes out to eat to celebrate at the Legal Seafood in Kendall Square, Cambridge, Mass. I don't know if you're all familiar or not. So we go to eat at Legal Seafoods, but my mom, because she's mad traditional, she's like, you shouldn't eat with a cap and gown at dinner. And so she flips off my cap and tries to unzip my gown, and it turns out I was topless underneath my cap and gown. So, okay. You don't understand. I am in a standoff with me, my mom, my left titty at Legal Seafoods.
Oh my God.
And so she zips me back up, obviously. She's and of course, my mom is freaking out at me. And it turns out there was like a waiter standing behind me who had seen some shit go down. So the manager comes over thinking that my mom is flipping shit at the waiter.
Okay.
And sends the poor server back to the back of the kitchen. And he's like,
Oh,
we're
no.
so sorry. You know, we've gotten a lot of complaints about Kenneth. And so we're going to.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And you didn't know that you forgot to put on a bra or anything.
No. Poor
Right.
poor Kenneth, honestly. Poor Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Like, I'm the heel in this story.
Yeah.
Because I could have made better choices, but I didn't.
Hey, it's college graduation. Who cares?
College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's refreshing to hear a story in which you were drunk for once.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did wear pants. Shion pointed out I did wear pants. I put on pants and shoes and undies.
Honestly, I can believe. I think it's easier to notice that you're not wearing pants than it is you're not wearing anything up top, especially with the gown, because you have something just covering it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course I'm like, oh my God, I'm late.
Right.
Cap and gown.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's story time, kids.
Well, that'll get you verified.
That'll get me #verify Tookie. It's very real in these streets. Thank you. David, do you have any further questions about that?
Was the guy's name Fred Felt?
You know, I never Googled who owned that club. And if it turns out to be Frederick Felt or Felton.
Yeah, Fred Felton.
Something like that. Oh, God.
That's a hedge fund name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only ever been to one nightclub, and all I remember from it is my sister calling me, "Can I use your credit card?" Me saying no, and then hanging up.
Nice.
That's it. So,
nice.
Well, we all learned a lesson here. Don't take Patron from older men at bars.
Absolutely not. Make better choices when you're 21.
Absolutely.
Make better.
To all you teenagers watching.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Not that the human brain is even fully developed until you're 25, but try to make better choices when you're 21.
You'll be glad later.
Yes. Oh, no. I watched the bartender make the drinks, though. So
you did. Okay.
I did. So for those of you concerned in the chat, we good. I
went through not a phase, but I had an idea with some friends for a bit where we thought it would be funny to make 4 drinks with 4 of us, and one of them's roofied, just to see who would get roofied.
That is the whitest sentence you've said to me in end story. Story done. Story done.
Well, we learned how horrible and all the other stuff that comes with it, so we just didn't do it. Yeah.
Story done.
Yep.
Story done. Story done.
Yep.
Listen, we are on very thin ice with HR.
I am for sure. Yeah.
I promised not to cancel you this week, David. But David.
David, you don't make promises you can't keep.
David.
Yeah.
David.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Shall we get a little bit into our B-Thought-W? Just a trickle.
Yeah, let's just fucking do that.
Just a little trickle. Oh my God, Rachel's here. Just a trickle.
All
if you want to run down the plot real quick. Our bad film of the week this week, Sextuplets, starring Marlon Wayans, and Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans is a guy who has the most understanding wife in the world and a horrible boss.
Yes.
Who learns that he is one of 6 tuplets and they're the worst people in the world. And I'm going to take a jump here and say that the moral of the story is family is the worst.
No, actually,
the
moral of the story here is that Black people and the Black experience are not a monolith, and that even if we come from the same family, we can lead very different lives. Do not characterize us as the same or put us all in one box, because you saw 6 different iterations of a Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
Telling you,
we really did, didn't we?
Bad movies go deep. The lessons go deep.
Oh boy. In
your mind.
Tookie, if you watching Mass Effect made you space racist.
It did.
I don't know what Sextuplets did to me. Every scene in Sextuplets, what you could see it at an improv class showcase.
Ooh, every 101 student is somewhere mad.
Every single, you're watching bad improv when it's like, oh, well, as your mother, infinite exposition about this thing. And it's so fucking, humans don't talk like that.
No.
And like it's one of those, like the first 20 minutes, like it's one of those things where like, she on what level of improv? I'd say 3 or 4. They're past like naming things, but they still aren't talking like humans. And they just like, the first 20. Have you ever seen Employee of the Month? I think I've ranted about it before.
No.
It's this fucking Dane Cook movie where the whole thing.
That's why I haven't seen it.
Exactly. It's this whole thing about how Dane Cook's character is just the fucking coolest, most likable guy in the world. And everything he does is amazing and hilarious and charming because he's writing the script and just like jerking off to it. And the first 15, 20 minutes of Sextuplets is that from Marlon Wayans, where like he keeps making these really bad jokes and like everybody around him. At one point, the very first scene, he's talking to his pregnant wife outside of a sex class or outside of a birth class. And he's like, sex jokes. And like the other extras around him are just watching them talk. And they're like, and it's really, really weird. I don't know how, I can't speak to the representation of his siblings, but like, oh boy. I don't know why Marlon Wayans would watch Jack and Jill and think,
you can do that better.
I can do that times 3. Oh,
look at you mathing. This movie didn't completely break you. You can still multiply.
I can count down the number of days I have left in my life because it gets shorter after every Friday.
Oh my God. Okay. I think, funny enough, our very special guest this week has seen Sextuplets.
He has. So we might chat a little bit more with him about it. Yeah. So let's do that. We're running a little early today. We are, aren't we?
No, but that's a good thing because we got something special for the chat. Because I messed up last week. I did not mean to forsake all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a little something extra special for the chat. But in the meantime, we will bring on our special Kit Tempest is here. Yay. Our special guest is coming up soon. But first, enjoy some music from our house band, Lovers Lounge. You used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love. You used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love. 'Cause I know when that hotline blinks, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blinks, that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you used to call me on my cell phone. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when that hotline blinks, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blinks, that can only mean one thing. Kiki, do you love me? That can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blinks, can only mean one thing. Used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you needed my love. Call me on my cell phone. Lovers Lounge, everybody.
Lovers Lounge.
Yeah, that was a real smooth one.
Really slick. I get the impression Lovers Lounge prefers playing the piano to the sax.
I think so.
You know, the frown with the sax was just a little,
Yeah.
you know, but or maybe it's like an attitude thing. You know,
I haven't had a chance to talk with the band this week.
Yeah.
I've
tried to talk to the band, but they always just shove me off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, you know, I'm sorry if the band leader ever left you on red.
Oh, all the time. But it's fine. I don't deserve the time of Lovers Lounge. You get to the important stuff.
They're doing us a huge favor by doing the show anyway. As many in the audience know, Lovers Lounge was on their 55 country world tour, or at least supposed to be. But, you know, pandemic. So they had to cancel the tour. And as a favor to us, they agreed to be the house band for this show. And couldn't be more thankful. I believe a compilation is supposed to come. I'm not sure when the album will drop, but be on the lookout for that. So Lovers Lounge, everybody.
Set a Google notification.
Yeah.
Google alert. That's the word.
Yeah. All right. Ready for our guest?
I'm very excited for our guest.
It's so good. So good. Drum roll, please. Everyone, please welcome the ever fantastic Nick Chambers.
Nope. This is James Chambers. I'm Nick's triplet brother.
What?
Wow.
It's me, James Chambers.
Nicholas.
Welcome.
All right. McCall Edward.
No.
That was a better makeup job than I saw in Sextuplets.
Oh, yes.
I disagree.
Okay.
So, Mr. Chambers,
Yeah.
First and foremost, I want you to know that if I ever release an album, thanks to you, I'm going to call it It's Mostly About Chicken.
That is an inside joke. Yeah, that is an inside joke that y'all will never hear.
That's got to be my favorite inside joke. I don't care.
Yeah, Lord. Between that and Sextuplets, I don't know what to do. I will say this. I'm a Marlon Wayans fan. Like growing up, we would always watch the Wayans Brothers show, and my mom would get mad because they said Bumbleclaw on there one time.
Oh,
but yeah, and just without warning. For those who don't know, that is a very severe Jamaican swear word, and you can't just put that on TV and not tell Jamaican people that's gonna come up. So ever since then, my mom she called them the Wyans. She said, watching
yes,
blooming Wyans in this house. So yes. I would say I'm a Marlon Wayans fan, but one of the problems with this movie, well, the first problem with this movie is that's 5 roles that it could have gone to 5 actual Wayans. Yes. Like there's enough. Yeah.
Listen, colorism is a very real issue. Mm-hmm. But him playing the red one, that is light-skinned erasure, and I'm complaining. I'm complaining. Yeah. You know, they should have. I'm sure there's a light Wayans that could have taken that is. They pulled a reverse Zoe Saldana and Nina.
Ooh, that's a deep cut. Like physically, that one hurt.
I'm sorry.
When they can't. Ooh.
I'm sorry. That's not what you came on the show for. I'm sorry.
No, did that movie ever come out?
It's on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
And we're watching it in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, what? It's not good?
It's a gem. It was snubbed for an Oscar. Okay.
Okay. For what? Best science fiction? What?
Yes. It's Avatar, but blacker.
Oh, finally.
It's AAVE.
Yes, exactly that. But yes, proceed with your thoughts.
I think one of the things that it struggled from was Marlon is great at being the like, he needed a straight man in it, but he was the straight man. And that I don't think it worked in that scene. And I watched an interview about the movie, and one of the things that he was saying is like, I'm just improvising and doing all these things. Like, they never know what I'm going to do, which doesn't work really when you have to interact with yourself that you've already shot. Like, so somebody has to know, like, all right, you have to talk to this person and look here, or have the camera set up like that. That whole thing in the jail with the vending machine. This sounds like I'm making it up, but there's a scene with he's trying to get candy, and he's like, "Oh, they didn't know I was going to do that," and I was like, "Yeah, we could tell," because they had to struggle to fit it into the movie.
Yeah, that kind of film needs to be scripted. Absolutely needs to be scripted.
Yeah,
the lines need to be so precise for it to be funny and it to land. But do you agree with my lesson in the movie?
Was that, could you extract that lesson from it? Sure.
Yeah,
you sure could.
Yeah.
Do I think that they mixed that in the beginning? No. I don't think Marlon was like, "Hey, and you know what I want to do with this?"
Yeah.
But I think it's great. 5 stars. We'll watch again.
Now, David usually rates these films on a scale of how much white guilt they make him feel.
And what?
David, how guilty were you, my ally friend?
I would give you both of my kidneys.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a 2 kidney movie? Wow.
Yeah.
He gave you 2 kidneys out. That's great.
If it was a better movie, Tookie would only get 1 kidney, but because of that, I have to give her both, and I have to not complain about it. So
okay.
Yeah. I really just can't get over how swiftly, because one of the brothers poses as him and just straight up sexually assaults his wife.
Yeah.
And then she plays it off like, "Oh, you're one of the brothers. Come to my class with me." I don't know. I can't. When was the last good road trip movie? It seems like that is just like a genre that is just churning out bad stuff.
I think it was Follow That Bird.
Ooh.
I am so happy I know that reference. I am so happy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was going to say Harold and Kumar, but okay.
Oh, yeah. That's more recent for sure.
Yeah. Came first.
Oh. Any other thoughts, David?
Yeah.
David.
I don't know. I just like, and obviously, I'm not as familiar with the work of Marlon Wayans. I haven't seen the Wayans show and everything. It's just, but like, I've only ever, from my perspective, I've only ever seen Marlon Wayans like I think of White Chicks, and now I think of Sextuplets.
Oh, you gotta expand that.
This is a low point.
You've never seen Requiem for a Dream?
No, actually,
his IMDb is like all the Sextuplets. It's different.
Yes,
he does drama. He does comedy. He does action. He does everything.
That's kind of the thing. Like, honestly, even watching Sextuplets, like, I get the like, and no doubt the guy's talented, but it's just sort of like, it's almost like he just was like, you know what? I'm paying for all this. I'm making the whole movie. Let me do whatever the fuck I want. And
right.
Like, yeah, okay.
I'm glad you compared it to Adam Sandler, because that's exactly what Adam Sandler does. It's like, I got a bunch of friends who want to go to Hawaii and shoot a movie, and then they all just go down there and shoot.
Right.
Same energy.
What I love how you pointed out the vending machine, the prison, because that was the weirdest. Like, he has the arm stuck in there, and the guard just walks by. He's like, yeah, okay. He doesn't do anything about it. I'm like, that's kind of what this movie is. Like, Marlon Wayans, it's just like, I had this idea, and they're like, well, he's paying for it. Just let him do it. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see Marlon Wayans in something where I recognize, like, I need to see him in something good, you know?
Mm-hmm. His oeuvre runs deep.
His what?
His oeuvre.
Oeuvre?
His oeuvre. Okay. Nick, don't look at me like that.
His ovaries? What are you saying?
I don't know.
His body of work. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yes.
Certainly. His oeuvre.
Yes.
I got it now.
Yes. Thank you, Dr.
That word has
Allen.
that word has too many vowels in it. Now that I see it written out, you could take out the O and the E and the E at the end. UVR is the same word.
Hold on, we need HR to put oeuvre on screen so that people can know what's up.
Put the banner. Also, I looked up the Wikipedia for Nina, and the last sentence in the top thing is Saldana later said she regretted accepting the lead role.
But this is the thing. People told her, I don't want to get into it, but people told her before it started that it was a bad idea. And
stay tuned in a couple weeks.
She fought and argued about it and then still did it. And now I regret it. We told you, don't do it.
We told you.
Oh boy.
We told you. Okay. Are you okay? Well,
I got real sad for a second.
Oh.
We'll buck you back up right there.
No, we're gonna make you sadder, and I'm so sorry, Nick.
No, it's gonna be great. I love being sad.
Oh. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Thank you, HR.
Yeah, substantial body of work constituting the hip.
Thank you, HR. Look at that. We learn things on the Rehash. This is an educational show.
Really is.
So yeah, your final ratings for the film and how it pertains to the lesson. David gave it 2 kidneys. Nick, 5 stars.
2 kidneys to you.
5 out of how many stars?
Just the movie by itself?
Yeah.
Sure, it pertains.
Okay.
Sure does.
That's my rating. Sure, it pertains.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The B5W, everybody. Okay, Nick, you ready for
yes.
this next segment?
Yes.
Okay. Strange noises. Get ready for game segment, game time. What's your deal? Where we deal you out a bunch of numbers and you get to pick them at random, and then silly stuff ensues. So pick a number. What we got this week, David?
Between 1 and 5.
1 and 5. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Pick 3.
3.
Half of the sextuplets.
Okay. David, you want to run this one?
Yes. Nick, you picked 3. So this is square up. I'm going to give you a bunch of pairs of people, and you're going to tell me which one would win in a fight and why.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I love it. Okay.
All right. So
I'm way too into this. I've been watching fight videos all day. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, stop.
So
all right.
We have a loose theme of family this week.
Family.
So the first one, actually, who'd win in a fight? Vin Diesel or The Rock?
The Rock. The Rock is so well adjusted. Like, even if he physically loses the fight, he still wins in life. Like,
yeah.
Vin Diesel is too. He got in an argument with like, weren't him and Tyrese at odds or something?
Something like that.
How do you fight with Tyrese singing on the bus with a Coke can? You can't. That's not the way. And okay,
what more do you want from me? I feel like we're the only two who get that.
$27,000 a month. What more do you want from me? I just want my baby. I'm quoting. We live in a world now where I'm quoting somebody's breakdown.
The man had an emotional. Okay, so you, me, and Shion, because this is Black people things, David. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
This is a very Black show. Okay. Next one.
Next one. Elizabeth Olsen or the Olsen twins?
Elizabeth Olsen. I feel like
Mm.
I've never seen them together, but I feel like Elizabeth Olsen is bigger
Mhm.
than just
Yeah.
physically bigger, and she could like clothesline them. And also, she has all those years of being that smallest sibling. You know, everybody, Mary Kate and Ashley, Mary Kate and Ashley. Nope, Elizabeth's here now,
And she's
which
got
is the
Vision with
least,
her now.
huh?
She's got Vision with her now.
She got
Yeah.
powers. She got powers. Mary Kate and Ashley, the only power they had was to be one person, and that's a shitty power. Nobody wants that.
When the two of us combine, we're
Right.
one of
When the two of us combine, we're as strong as one 6-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Like nobody, that's not a real
Yeah.
superpower.
even now still.
You're right.
All right, next up. Robert De Niro from The Irishman or Robert De Niro from Meet the Parents?
De-aged Robert De Niro from The Irishman or
Mm.
post-aged Robert De Niro?
Let's say post-aged.
Okay. And the other person was who again?
Actually, no, let's say pre-aged because the other
Okay.
one is De Niro from Meet the Parents.
De Niro from Meet the Parents. Because of the de-aging, the younger De Niro is still older than the old De Niro. So by the time travel laws, he would Meet the Parents would win.
That makes sense. All right.
Okay.
The Bankses from Fresh Prince or the Bundys from Married with Children?
The Bankses.
But with which Aunt Viv? That's the crucial question. With which Aunt Viv?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only one Aunt Viv.
You're right. You're right.
There's only one Aunt Viv. The other one was just a lady that lived there.
You right.
Yeah.
That's not my Aunt Viv.
You right.
But yeah, Philip Banks just walks in the room and stares them down. It's done. Al Bundy's all talk. He's all talk. And how he's gonna get his hand out of his pants fast enough to block that first punch?
I totally agree. And last one, the Flintstones or the Jetsons?
Ooh. Neither. There's no black people on there.
That's been square up. Nice job.
All right, pick another number.
Ooh, between what?
1 and 5 again.
Oh,
but not
okay.
3.
Let's do 2.
Number two. What's number 2? Ooh, number 2 is a slideshow. Is HR ready with the slideshow? A visual. We like the visual games here.
Okay.
This is We Are Family. Do you know? Do you know who these famous folks are related to? So let's get started.
Okay, I'm worried I'm gonna know all of them. Oh, Michael Coulter. That's Ann Coulter. That is Ann Coulter's
Nope.
nephew.
He is actually related to Viola Davis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cousins.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
All
right, next up. Tracy McGrady, baller.
Tracy McGrady is related to Grady from Sanford and Son.
Damn.
He changed his name to McGrady because of his love of McDonald's and his great uncle's character that he played.
Dang.
Is that right? That's right, right?
No, I wish you were right about him and his son Ronald, but he's actually related to Vince Carter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. All right, next one. Shaq, a big baller.
He is related to. Oh, I thought I knew this one. He is related to the General. That's why he does the commercials for free.
But also, he's related to Bill Bellamy.
What?
I know, they're cousins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. All right, next one. Barry Gordy.
He is related to Frankenberry.
Yes.
That is. Oh, I knew that. I did know that.
That is his son. Everybody, the tall mofo
It's
from
an uncle and
LMFAO.
a nephew, right?
That
group.
Yeah, and the other one is this guy's nephew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine you go to perform at a concert with your uncle. That must be an amazing relationship. Are you gonna do the first verse or me?
Oh man. What a time. What a time for music. All right, next one. Lenny Kravitz.
He is Zoe Kravitz's father. He's also why can't I remember her name from the Jeffersons? Oh no.
Marla Gibbs?
No. Oh, I
Weezy?
can't remember her name. No, the woman who's married to the white dude.
Oh, her. Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Oh no,
I know.
I don't know.
I think I know this.
You do?
I mean, I'm not gonna guess because I'm
Okay.
sure I don't. But
Let's see the answer.
What? Wait, are these real?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The game is called We Are Family. I'm not gonna make up family.
I want to get away to this side of the woods.
Yeah.
What?
All right,
What?
next one.
That threw me way the fuck off. I've
Yeah.
never seen Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Tell me who Snoop Dogg might be related to.
Snoop Dogg. No, this one I know. Snoop Dogg is actually married to Martha Stewart. That
Low key
is-
though, I believe it. They are the original Will They Won't They? And they did.
I think they do.
They did. Let's see who he's actually related to. Nate Dogg. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's his cousin.
Right, because the dog, the
Yeah.
name, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the resemblance?
The
Yes,
family dog.
both of them have two G's. I get
Yes. Yes. All right. Next one. Snoop Dogg is also related to. Can you guess? Take another step.
Okay. Idris Elba? I don't know.
No.
These are all throwing me off. I have
see the
no
answer.
idea.
Brandy.
Oh, I knew that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew that. Ain't that Brandy's cousin?
Yeah. It sure enough is. All right.
Like
Next
how you
one.
put Ray J in parentheses.
All disrespect to Ray J. Erica Badu.
Everyone go out and get some of those Raycons. They're amazing. Erica Badu. Erica Badu.
Think who else is from Texas? Because she's an icon and they love her in Dallas.
It's not Beyonce or them.
No,
is it? Okay.
no.
Oh, Texas. She is related to George W. Bush.
No, but they are war criminals in their own right. But like Erica in the good way. Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. How do you know this?
I be knowing, Nick. Just trust.
Mhm.
Oh, that website, ibeknowing.com.
I be knowing. I be knowing. Okay. Next one. Nas.
Ooh.
Right there, it says certified goat. He is related to a goat that grew up in the zoo in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
You know what? Every New York goat is the most violent freaking ruminant farm animal.
They have to be to survive.
I don't know. What?
Yes, his second blackish cousin is Yara Shahidi.
Wow.
Yeah, her mom is his cousin.
What?
Yeah.
That's the second cousin. Okay.
And you know what? It's messed up that I'm reacting this way. I shouldn't know any of this. But I'm like, how dare they have a family and not tell me?
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to know any of this stuff.
All right, next one. Rick James.
Ooh.
Rick James. I don't know.
Let's see the answer.
I just want to see who he was related to. James Brown.
James Brown.
They were cousins.
They were
That
cousins.
is.
I've watched like some documentaries, so I'd never heard this.
Yeah, they were cousins.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. All right, and next one. Rick James.
Oh, there's more?
There's more.
It's related to more people?
Yes.
Rick James. He's related to the Jamaican octopuses from Shark Tale.
Damn. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did they ever talk? Does anyone know?
Probably.
Rick James ever called Danny Glover?
They probably did it.
I like
Listen,
that super freak thing you're doing. I really like it.
Yeah, do you think Danny Glover knows?
They probably did a bump or two together, and Danny told him he's getting too old for that shit. So, you know. And then finally, this is the final one. Michael and Janet, legends.
They are, well, I know Joe. They're related to Joe Jackson. The stepping out guy, not their father. I know they're
Oh, yes, the
to-
British.
um who
Let's see the answer.
thought I knew any of these, but
Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
Yeah, on their mother Catherine's side of the family.
what?
Yeah, that's We Are Family.
There's too much talent in a lot of these families. They gotta
Yeah.
spread this around.
Right, they're hogging it.
But also for all these like two people that happen to be related, there's a whole family around them that we have never heard of and we'll never,
Nope.
we'll never hear of. That
Yeah.
was amazing. I didn't know any of those.
See, again, we learn on the rehash.
Mm.
Mhm.
All right, pick another number.
Let's do 4. Did I say 4? No, I didn't. 4.
4. That's me.
All right, do it, David.
All right, Nick. With the theme of family, I'm going to give you a character's name or a person's name, and you're going to tell me if it's a character from The Sopranos, a character from the Fast and Furious movies, or a real life member of the mafia.
Okay.
All right, so Sopranos, Fast and Furious, and
Fast and
Mafia.
Furious. I got it, mate. I got it, mate. Fast and Furious on the
That's
other
false.
side of the road.
All right, first one. Vito Spatafor.
Vito Spatafor. That is a Sopranos character.
Yes, it is. Well done. Next up, Vito Genovese.
Vito Genovese is a real life mob guy.
Yes, you're 2 for 2. Next up, Richie Aprile.
Richie Aprile. What was the other choice? was
Sopranos, Fast and Furious, or Mafia.
And that name again?
Richie Aprile.
Richie Aprile. It has real in the name, so it can't be a real name. And so I'm going to say Fast and Furious.
Nope, Sopranos.
No, darling. Oh, no.
Carter Verone.
Carter Verone. Is that a real person? A real mob guy?
Nope, that's Fast and Furious. Their family's huge.
Carter.
All right. Adriana La Serva.
Adriana's in Fast and Furious.
Nope,
She's
that's
part of the
Sopranos.
family. No, we just adopted her to the family. She drives a souped up Mini Cooper.
Well, now I believe you.
Thank you. It's my family.
Next up, Peter Chiodo.
Peter Chiodo is a real life mob guy. I saw him in that movie with Johnny Depp playing Whitey Bulger, where the most violent thing was those blue contacts that they put that man in. It looked like a blue Gatorade. It was horrible. But yeah, that's a real mob. Is that a
You
real
are
mob?
correct.
What was the name? Peter what?
Peter Chiodo.
Chiodo.
Yeah.
Are any of these people going to know that we were talking about them and come get us? Or are they all dead?
We're good. We're good.
You know what? I did not check, so now I'm worried.
Well, thanks, everybody. I am Other Dave Thomas. Thanks for coming.
You can find me in Stafford, Virginia. All right. Next up, Mia Toretto.
Mia Toretto is from Toretto. That's Sopranos, right?
Nope, that's Fast and Furious.
Oh,
I believe it's
which one was
sister.
Whose?
I believe it's Vin Diesel's sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I should have got that one. Sorry.
Come on, Vin.
I thought you said Tia is a different person. My fault.
Joseph Colombo.
I hope it's a real person. Is it?
It is, yes. That's
Okay.
it. Next up,
Columbo.
Letty Ortiz.
Oh, it's so simple.
Mhm.
It has to be fake. You said Lenny Ortiz?
Letty with 2 T's. Letty.
Oh, Sopranos.
Nope, that's Fast and Furious. You started off so good.
Wait, aren't the Sopranos and Fast and the Furious the same thing? Didn't when the screen cut to black, didn't it cut back on with like neon lights on the exhaust of a Nissan?
And then Ludacris was there.
Exactly.
I would have loved Ludacris in the background of a Sopranos scene. Okay.
Tony, watch out.
We got to get out of here. All right. Tony Blundetto.
Sopranos?
Yes, correct.
Tony Blundetto?
That's Steve Buscemi's character.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Blend.
All right, next up, Harry Ailman.
Harry Ailman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the clerk in Fast and Furious when they first brought in George's character to go to jail. Right?
Book him, Harry. No, it was he's a real mafia member. Ailman. All right. Phil Leotardo.
Come on. That's a character in Grand Theft Auto. That can't be in anything that's there's no way. Leotardo?
Uh-huh.
That's an off-brand Ninja Turtle. There's no way that is in some sort of piece of media.
Listen, don't make fun of the inventory at Family Dollar. They try. They try.
They try just like if bare minimum was a product. It's like we need this to be just different enough that we're okay.
They try so hard not to violate copyright.
Yes, they do. I'm going to try really hard, and I'm going to say that Leotardo is from The Sopranos.
You are correct. Nice job.
What was that character? What did they do?
He was kind of the main villain of the last season.
That was a main guy.
Yeah,
they named Leotardo.
Leotardo. Yep.
Oof. Well,
His
I
head
guess
was crushed by a SUV.
Oh
my!
That's Leotardo.
Spoilers. Maybe some of us haven't seen it.
Yeah,
oh yeah, spoiler. That's the main villain, and now I know he doesn't make it. Oh no.
All right, Cara Murtha.
Bless you.
Correct.
What was the Cara Murtha? That's a real person?
No, that's Fast and Furious.
Let me just say this. I've never seen a Fast and the Furious movie. Mm-hmm. So hopefully that helps explain why I'm doing so poorly.
Your family voice earlier, I was so excited. I was like, oh, Nick's going to get all these.
No, I've just watched him sing Rihanna songs before. Ooh. That's it. Right. I hope everyone's aware that Vin Diesel just sings like R&B songs sometimes, and it's out there on the internet, and anyone can find it, and he doesn't care.
That's amazing.
You thought DMX's rendition of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was peak.
Well, that's different. That's a masterpiece. He's threw in the what and barking like he knew what he was doing. I think Vin Diesel really enjoys singing Rihanna and thinks we like it too.
I think Vin Diesel thinks he's good at everything, and nobody tells him otherwise.
Yes, I get that vibe for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Nick, there's only 45 more of these. Don't worry.
Yeah, let's do it.
Next one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Next one is Rico Santos.
That's such a fake name. I could just see it in Fast and the Furious. Like, what are you doing here? I'm Rico Santos. Yeah. Is it Fast and Furious? I don't know.
It is. Nice job.
Yes. Okay. Was it a fake name, or is that also the main villain from the fifth one?
Yeah, his head's crushed by an SUV. It's crazy. All right. Salvatore Santoro.
That's Sopranos.
Nope, that's a real mafia member.
Get out of here. Was there Salvatore? Well, I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure they got around to a Salvatore at some point. Was it 5 seasons, 6 seasons? Yeah.
They just had a list. Like, when we have a Salvatore yet? All right. And last one. Paulie Gualtieri.
It's not
Paulie. Is that Paulie Walnuts?
Yes, it is, from The Sopranos. Nice job.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the actor who portrayed him was in the Mafia.
Oh.
So we would have taken either of those.
Spoiler.
Can you
in the final season?
like as an ex-mafia person, can you just say that? Like, is it cool to just be like, oh yeah, I was in the mafia, now I'm not? Or is it?
He's
like,
still alive, as far as I know.
Oh, okay,
All right.
good for him.
Yeah, and good
Go
for you.
Polywana. Yes. Hey, all you mafia guys, I have no problem with you. Don't
None.
come find me.
We're not affiliated. It's great. All right, pick another number. You've got 1 and 5 left.
Oh man, let's do 1.
All right.
What is it?
All right. Is the chat ready? Is the chat ready? It is the signature game of this show.
What's that? Oh, jeez. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Is it a cat? It's time for Is It a Cat? And because
yes, it is.
yes, and because I didn't realize that like this game was so essential to the show and that the chat loves it so much that we we didn't have it last week, so like people kind of freaked out and we had to have an emergency edition of Is It a Cat? But now we're back with a supersized edition of Is It a Cat to make up.
What if y'all just found out like I'm deathly afraid of cats and this is ruining me right now? Like I'm gonna tell. All right, thanks guys. And they kept saying, "Is it a cat?" And it popped up.
I will send you an edible arrangement. It's fine.
No, I'm not really scared. I'm just kidding.
HR is so worried.
No.
Oh, no. Okay, so Nick.
Yes.
Be ready. You have to tell me. I'm going to name a couple things. It's a supersized edition too. I'm going to name some things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tell me if what I name is a cat from the musical Cats.
Oh, okay.
A car part.
Oh, okay.
Or an item from the Cheesecake Factory menu.
I don't know any of these things. I can't wait.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. It's rapid fire. So we're gonna.
Oh no. Okay.
All right.
Can I just say before you start?
Yes.
I watched like the first 15 minutes of the movie Cats.
I'm sorry.
But I turned it off, and I wasn't expecting it to hit me like this. Like I was watching, I was like, they're saying the word cat a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that threw me. It's just, and the cat's and the cat and the cat and the cat,
yeah,
the cat. I was like,
yes.
Nope. I gotta take this.
Yeah.
I was like, nope. No, thank you.
Spirit. Let the spirit move you. All right.
It moved me to turn that movie off.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Supersized edition of Is It a Cat? All right. Let's go. Carbuckety.
Cat.
That's a cat. All right. Jerry can.
Jerry can. Is that a car part?
That's the car part.
Okay.
Hot nugget.
What was the other option?
Cheesecake Factory menu.
That's got to be Cheesecake Factory.
Yes, it is.
Gross. You guys do better with your names. Hot nugget. Gross.
Yeah.
All right. Griddlebone.
The Cheesecake Factory?
It's a cat.
Ugh. Come on, Andrew.
All right.
Yeah.
Rum Tum Tugger.
That's a cat. There used to be a 7-Eleven near where I used to live in Massachusetts, and there's a guy who worked there late nights, and when I come back from shows, he'd be in there, and he was real wild, and I would always call him Rum Tum Tugger. He's a redheaded dude. I don't know what the cat looks like, but I was like, look at this Rum Tum Tugger in here. Anyway. Yeah. All
right. Caliper.
That's a car part.
That is a car part.
Yes.
All right. Steak Diane.
Ooh. Sounds like someone I'd like to meet. No, it's a menu on it's a Cheesecake Factory. What does that mean?
We don't know.
Hey there, I'm Steak Diane.
We don't know.
How is this prepared? Diane.
Okay. Jemima.
That's a cat?
That's a cat. It's a cat.
Okay.
All right. Apple juice.
It's on the menu at Cheesecake Factory?
It's on the menu.
Okay. That one threw me off. I was like, if it's not, I'm gonna have to go finish watching Cats.
All right. Asparagus.
Cheesecake Factory?
It's a cat.
Fuck them. Fuck all of them. You have Mr. Mistopheles.
It's a
You
cat.
have Rum Tum Tugger, then you're like, oh, asparagus too. You couldn't add another.
It's Gus the theater cat.
Oh, come on.
All right. El Diablo.
Cheesecake Factory?
Yes, this is cheesecake.
Okay.
Wow.
What is it? There's no one.
It's a cocktail.
Okay.
Okay. Moonroof.
That's a car part.
It's a car part.
Okay.
Okay. Knuckle.
It's probably a cat.
It's a car part.
Oh, okay. I mean, if we're letting asparagus in, I don't see why body parts are. This is my cat elbow. Welcome.
All right. Skimble Shanks.
It's probably a cat, but I would love to see somebody order that at Cheesecake Factory.
It's a cat. It
Look
is
at the
a
scrambled
cat.
shanks, please.
Okay. Wellness salad.
Wellness salad?
A wellness salad.
Woof. It's probably Cheesecake Factory.
It's Cheesecake Factory. Okay. Buster for Jones.
That sounds like the name Busta Rhymes was gonna take. I want to go by Buster for Jones. Oh, it's already taken. Okay, Busta Rhymes then. That's got to be a cat.
That's a cat. It is a cat. Okay.
Buster for Jones.
All right.
Ugh.
Crab cake.
Is this one of those twofers? Is this a cheesecake and also a cat?
No.
So it's Cheesecake Factory then.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Rumpus.
Rumpus is a cat.
That
Is
a
that
cat.
the one James Corden was? Does anybody
No,
know?
he was Buster for Jones.
Oh,
I know. Okay. All right. Ready? Focus.
Mhm.
Crankshaft.
That's a car part.
That is a car part. That is a car part. Syllabub.
Syllabug.
Syllabub.
Syllabub. That better be a cat.
It's a cat.
Nobody's eating that or putting that in their car.
Okay.
Sound like an off-brand soda from the dollar store.
Yes. Mountain Hollow. Bubba Cola. Don't think I don't know.
Yeah, bring me a six-pack of this. Yeah, six-pack of the Syllabub. Bring it.
All right.
It's a silica flavored soft drink.
Okay. Bill Bailey.
Oh, that right there is a cat.
That is a cat.
Wow.
Why?
Cat.
Why? See,
Wow.
make up your mind, Andrew Lloyd Webber. You got Mr.
Don't blame-
Mistopheles, and
Don't
then
blame
you got
him. It's T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot was out here wilding.
no.
And
You had
Andrew
to-
Lloyd Webber, just Andrew Lloyd Webber all over it.
You could change it. You could change it if you really wanted to. You had a Phantom at the Opera. You could change a cat's name.
Okay. All right. Dynamite shrimp.
That's a menu item on.
It's from the Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
Okay. Jenny Any Dots.
That's that cat. That's a cat.
That's a cat.
Okay.
It's a cat. Okay. Mungo Jerry.
Mungo Jerry. Okay, I'm gonna do it like when I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, I know it's not a car part because I don't have one of those in my car. It sounds like a food, but I'm gonna go with cat. Final answer.
It's a cat. It's a cat.
Good logic.
Subwoofer.
Subwoofer. It's a car part, but it also sounds like a sidekick that they originally cast for Jason Derulo.
It sure does. Okay. Bikini Martini.
I'm pretty sure that's a car part, but I'm gonna say Cheesecake Factory anyway.
Indeed, it's a Cheesecake Factory. And lastly, Old Deuteronomy.
That has to be a cat, right?
Cat.
Has anyone ever gotten all of these?
Yes. No, not all of them.
But
you
all
did
the
well.
cats? Did I get all the cats?
You know.
Thank God. All right.
It's always brittle bone and asparagus. Those are the ones that throw them off.
Asparagus, why? It doesn't
I
even fit
didn't
into
name
the
it.
world. Cats.
I didn't name him. I didn't
Yep.
name him. Curse the grave of T.S. Eliot if you're gonna be mad.
I'm going
Yep.
there.
You and
I'm
Lamont.
gonna
are both
go there
mad.
and I'm gonna read out all the names. I'll be asparagus, asparagus, really? Bill Bailey? Come on, man. No, I'm not done.
Okay. All right. Lastly, number 5. I'll read
Yes.
David, do you dare administer the questions, please? I'll read the intro. Do you want to administer the questions?
Sure, I'll administer the questions. So you go.
Okay. All right. Number 5. Why? Nick. In 2004, rapper Jadakiss released his acclaimed album, The Champ Is Here, which features his song, Why?
Mhm.
In the song, Kiss asks the listener a series of 55 questions. Yes, I counted.
Mhm.
And we want to know if you can give us an answer to the following few. David.
First question. Yo, why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets?
I'm so sorry. I never had someone yell yo in such a calm way. That was the calmest yo that's ever been said in rap. Not since the Sugar Hill Gang has rap sounded so relaxed.
Yep. We know what we're about.
Oh, what was the question?
Yo, why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets?
Because he's Jadakiss, man. You know, you don't run around with the likes of the Chic Luch
Yes.
and Styles P and not become one of the hardest out. They were going to fight Mike Tyson one time. That's a
That's
true
true.
story.
Nick, one time I saw someone tweet that the Vizio is the Chic Luch of TVs. And this is a very next show, David. I know you don't get it.
No, that's good. I'm here to learn.
Holy moly.
The
That's
accuracy.
That's good.
That's good.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
Next question. We don't want to hold you up too much.
Yep, next one. Why they got to open your package and read your mail?
Well, Jada, Kiss, if I may.
Mhm.
It's a very, simple security thing. You could mail anything in the mail. Like, I have weed coming to me in a little bit. I'm just kidding. My bosses, please cover that up for me. Yeah, I think, it's for your safety and the safety of the others who are locked up with you. So hold your head and unfortunately get your mail opened. I'm sorry, Kiss.
All right. Why they let the Terminator win the election?
Because God, these questions are in that song. And the fact that was on his mind enough,
Yeah.
that he's like, I gotta write this down. Yeah. Arnold's. He could have said Schwarzenegger, but it's like, nah, the
No.
Terminator.
Yeah.
It's flows better.
What? Right. You're right. He is the better rapper than me. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get down on his word choices. Why? Because I think he got the most votes. I don't remember. I wasn't there, but I imagine that's usually how it goes.
Usually.
Jadakiss.
Thank you. Next question. Why I can't come through in the pecan jag?
What was that? Okay. I was like, is that another word for bespoke? I don't know what pecan. Why what was it again?
Why I can't come through in the pecan jag?
Who told you can't come through in the pecan jag? Jada? I think that question
Everyone.
I have to answer with another question. You need to go back, find out who told you can't come through in the pecan jag. Are they out of pecan jags? If they don't have any more at the dealership, then that might be why. But if someone just told you can't come through, I don't believe that, Jada. You know, if you want that pecan jag, you got to go get it. You can come through in any jag you want. Pecan, walnut, macadamia, whatever.
Ooh, that's the most motivational, inspirational
That
shit.
was good.
That's for you, Jadakiss.
All right. And the last question, which he actually put in this song. David, take it away.
Why did Bush knock down the towers?
Because you can't. Who told you can't knock down? Hey, my bosses erased this whole part. Put this in Jimmy Hoffa tomb. Just get all this part. Oh, thank you.
In the chat.
Tina Allen said, Nick, you are a gift. Thank you, Tina.
You are.
She tells no lies.
She's a doctor.
Nick, you survived. What's your deal? You did it.
That was great. That was great. Can you guys send me the home game? So I can...
Yes, sure. We'll make that happen. And we've also got merch if you haven't already.
Okay.
On TeePublic, it's a whole thing. Someone wants a lunchbox. I don't know if we can do a lunchbox, but check out the 2MB Studios merch shop. It's a whole thing. Yeah. It's a whole thing. All right, Nick, tell the people where they can find you, what you're up to, all the things.
Oh, you can find me on social media, Chambers Comedy, on all the things. I have a podcast that I co-host with Tawanda Gona, amazing comedian with just it's ridiculous how his mind works in terms of music. Like, so it's called Tawanda's Live Request. So we have guests on that we talk a lot about music and everything's real funny. But the heart of it is the person gives Tawanda a situation that they're going through. It could be something good, something bad, and then in a couple of seconds, Tawanda, based on the conversation that we've had, songs that the person says they like, he'll prescribe them a song to listen to help them through that situation or motivate them, whatever. And it's really amazing. We've had some great guests on there, like Baron Vaughn was just on, Sam J, Ian Carmel. Like it's a lot of fun. It's one of my most favorite things to do. So check it out. It's on all the podcasting. Tawanda's Live Request.
It's a good show.
Really cool. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Follow Nick. Follow Nick doing all the things. He's fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun. Everybody in the chat is amazing. This was great.
Yay. I'm so glad you had a good time. Thank you so much again.
Of course.
All right. We did it. Chat, we did it.
We do have to plug. Tawanda has a show on 2MB here.
Sure enough does.
Yeah, Wednesdays at 6, I believe. I don't know if HR wants to correct me, but Tawanda draws, and it's exactly how it's. Yeah, he's a great host, and he draws, and you get some insight into how his brain works.
It's a good time. Right.
Yeah.
We're running a little long, so let's get into the trailer for next week's Bad Film of the Week.
Yep. Tom Arnold movie. Oh no. Oh no, do we have no volume here?
Don't
Don't forget to watch the replay.
Yes. Don't forget to catch us on the replay. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to freaking watch us, because it's good here. All right. There we go.
Announcing the arrival.
Again.
The first airline with soul.
I want this job.
Thank you for choosing the Soul plane.
From the time you arrive at the gate.
You doing good? Yeah. You feel wonderful.
Till the moment you meet the crew.
Hey, Captain.
At ease, ladies.
We make sure you have an unforgettable flying experience.
Peep out this little safety video we put together for you.
Now that you got on our plate and you've been listening, you better just do as we say or you'll be missing.
Sit tight and enjoy the flight.
Kevin Hart.
Mayday! Mayday!
Tom Arnold.
Oh, hey!
D.L. Hughley.
Damn! Sorry. Well, I guess you can't have the lightning without the thunder.
Method Man. Monique. And Snoop Dogg.
What the hell's going on here?
Man, I'm afraid of heights. This is wonderful. I love this freaky stuff like
This spring, the party is nonstop.
Oh no, you can't use that phone while you're on. Girl, please. No, they say that to rip you up.
Soul Play.
I don't know what you got in there, but we gonna find out. You wanna say something?
So playing, y'all. Free to watch on YouTube with ads, of course.
You know, it's real bad that Tom Arnold gets second billing. in that trailer.
No, the best part is the promo photo, the flyer for that movie. They photoshopped Kevin Hart to be much taller than he actually
They
is.
do.
It's a good time. So tune in next week when we review Soul Plane. And until then, chat, stay safe. Love you. This is Rehash. Pray for David. And verify Tookie.
Pray for me. Hashtag pray for David.